When we speak about powerful Zulu women, the first name that will usually come up would be Queen Nandi. And deservedly so. I mean, she stood up in the face of rejection, raised the legendary Shaka Zulu, and protected him fiercely even when people had turned their backs on them. But today we are shifting the spotlight ever so slightly to a woman who never married and never bore a child, but had more say over the Zulu throne than most kings. Her name is Queen Khabayi Jama. If Queen Nandi raised the kings, then Queen Khabayi made the kingdom. Let's break it down. Hi guys, this is Siho and welcome to Siho B Breaks It Down, where we break it down one crazy thing at a time. So, Khabayi was born a twin, and in 18th century Zulu kingdom, that was seen as a bad omen. Traditionally, what would happen is the parent would choose which twin would meet their untimely death at birth. But King Jama. So the king spared them both, and that led to then it been said that the king had upset their ancestors, and he was unfortunately unable to get a male heir for years. Most would have blamed fate, but not Khabayi. As a teenager, she would take matters into her own hands and arranged a marriage for her father.
I beg your pardon?
Yes, arranged. He married Mtanya Sibiya, and from that union came Senzangakhona, Khabayi's half-brother, who would later be the father of the future Shaka Zulu. Her father died. She did not step down. She stepped up. She acted as regent until Senzangakhona was of age to take up the throne, and even after he took up the throne, and even after that, she did not fade into the background. She carved out her own permanent seat in the royal crown, not as a wife nor as a mother, but as a strategist, a power broker, and a member of the royal council. She was the only woman in the room, and most of the time the most respected. While Queen Nandi's legacy was rooted in love and protection, Khabayi's legacy was built on power and precision. She helped orchestrate the rise of Shaka, a child born out of wedlock who would later change African history. And behind his military genius was her political strategy. She paved his way to the throne, removing obstacles, eliminating rivals, and creating alliances. Some sources even say she had a hand in silencing Uskujana, Senzangakhona's half-brother, who held power briefly. After Shaka's death, she aligned herself with Dingane, and after that, this woman didn't just survive regime changes, she influenced them. But power never comes without risk. As the years went by, Khabayi's influence began to wane, and those who she had assisted in their reign began to see her as a threat. But still, her legacy is undeniable. She built the system, she protected the legacy, and in a deeply patriarchal society, she rose the ranks without being anyone's wife or mother. So yes, Queen Nandi gave the Zulu kingdom their king, but Khabayi, she made the Zulu kingdom itself possible. A queen without a crown, but a kingdom at her feet. Well, that's it for this episode of the Queens of Africa series. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and join us next time when we break it down one crazy thing at a time.